We went to the Short Suite Film Festival, which hosted this Short Suite Game Fest. And we checked that out. We did some play tests, and we talked to the people that created them. So here's that. We started by playing Barely Fluent. Barely Fluent is a point-and-click educational game intended to improve English and Spanish language learning. The player goes to different caves to learn new words. Each cave has a different minigame to do just that, most being some sort of matching game. Barely Fluent was a capstone project by Abby Bennett, Jerry Kinder, Alicia Mayle, and Emma Bastian at the Kent State Stark campus. If you want to check it out, a version is available to download for Windows on itch.io. Then, we played The Shopping Dead. The Shopping Dead is a 2D platformer where the player must collect items in a supermarket while avoiding the undead. There are 2 modes in the game, Checkout Blitz and Aisle Adventures.
So during the COVID pandemic, I made a prototype of a game called Socially Distant, and there's another mode in this game you guys can try, but it's more of an arcadey game. But the portion of that game essentially was kind of like this. You were a little funny character and you had to collect toilet paper without getting hit by something.
Okay.
It was just kind of a dodge game.
Yeah.
And my wife had so much fun with it, and I just kind of fleshed it out into originally this version, which is Checkout Blitz.
Yeah.
And then just kept adding on to it. Oh, let's make a Metroidvania.
The game was developed by Kevin Barnes at Bird Tech Games. If you're interested, the demo is available for download on Steam. He also gave us some really cool Shopping Dead drawstring bags, which was very nice and very kind. Thank you. The next game we played was Away in Graphical Limbo. This game is a 3D platforming puzzle game where the player explores different dreamlands and helps the very odd habitants out, all while avoiding the Hat Man. Away in Graphical Limbo was developed by Max Kunze.
And you were saying, the idea was like Dreams?
Yeah, it's based off of Dreams. It was initially made for LSD Jam, which is based off of the game LSD Dream Emulator by a famous Japanese artist.
That's really cool.
If you're intrigued at all, give it a try. It's on itch.io for Windows, Macs, and Linux. Next, we played Captain Chinstrap and the Lost Loot, a point-and-click puzzle game. Like the name implies, Captain Chinstrap's treasure got stolen, so the player must find the loot. Like Barely Fluent, Captain Chinstrap and the Lost Loot was a capstone project for Kent State students, who are now alumni. The development team includes Andrew McDowell, Cassandra Wynn, Sam Vogel, Alex Bowling, Ted Lizak, Grayson Switzer, Connor Leck, and Callie Glade. Give Captain Chinstrap a hand and download the game on itch.io for Windows. Lastly, we played Our Town. Our Town is an investigative horror RPG with both 3D and 2D elements. The player is a newspaper boy in a small 1940s town trying to do some undercover journalism. Like a few other Short Suite Game Fest selections, Our Town was a Kent State student project. The game was developed by Cassandra Wynn, Drew McDowell, Grayson Jones, Sam Vogel, and Sarah Reen at Fish Truck Studios. Our Town is available to download for Windows on itch.io. Thank you to the Short Suite Film and Game Festivals for having us and letting us record. Check out all these games with the links in the description.